The Watering Hole works to provide Harlem Renaissance spaces in the New Contemporary South. And we do this through workshops, through classes, through finding out ways to bring my MFA poetry education and Monifa's spoken word education together.
The thing about the Watering Hole is it is here to create, cultivate, and build a community that we call tribe, that is family, that wants to see you thrive and live and breathe art.
My aunt told me the other day that if it weren't for me and Monifa, she wouldn't know the name Nikki Finney and Terrence Hayes. It would have been Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou. So it's not just about educating poets of color, but it's also about preaching the gospel to people who would enjoy poetry, but maybe don't know where to find it. Monifa Lemons Jackson and I founded this organization 6 years ago. What we're trying to grow is this culture, a watering hole culture of people who are willing to share, who believe in abundance and believe that when one of us wins, all of us win.
We build a community that is fueled, right, by the want of you to do better.
Something totally different in tempo and in body.
Some days I feel foolish.
And since then, we've just kept going. We've done a retreat every winter, online master classes, work with the youth, done a big trip with them actually to the African American Smithsonian and the Martin Luther King Monument. We have just done a lot. We're even in the classrooms in the prisons. So you're off stage? Are you? Oh, okay.
She's off stage.
Just checking, just checking.
Cholulu is in his room watching TV. When out of nowhere something takes over his body. He feels a slap across his face, turning him red.
Ready? Go. My life is very fast and I get drinking, then I'm gone. If you think that I'm happy, then you best believe you're gone.
We didn't know when we launched the first retreat that this retreat would turn into a fully fledged nonprofit organization, 501c3. We thought we want to learn from great writers, so let's bring them down and let's learn. That's what we started out thinking, and it turned into this whole thing. So for the past 6 years, we have been really making magic happen with little to no resources.
This organization runs on a shoestring at all times, but we run. There are a lot of times we have to take our personal money and do what it is that needs to be done. There are a lot of times that we have to wait for programming because we don't have enough money to get programming started. And for a nonprofit organization that's trying to bring arts and literacy to a community, it really hurts when we have to sit still for money.
Now I'm at the point where I'm connecting with nonprofit professionals, and they'll say things like, what percentage of your operating budget is from donor support? How large is your donor base? And I'm like, donor base, what's that? Operating support, what's that?
Yeah, our financial situation at all times is precarious, but we make it happen, and we'd like to make it happen and not have to worry about how we keep the lights on.
What we would like is to have monthly supporters that come in and say, you know, I really appreciate what you're doing, or I've really benefited from the space you've created, or however it is, or I just rock with y'all. I just rock with y'all. Here's $5 a month. $5 a month over the course of a year is really helpful. That means when it comes down to it, we can pay for our P.O. box. When it comes down to it, we can pay for rent in our poetry studio space. The thing I love about Patreon is that we can trade. we can trade and build a relationship with each other through this platform. You get access to online classes before they're released. You get early access to blogs, to interviews, any online content that we've been building for the past year and we're ready to start releasing. You'll get access to that, and this would be the thing that transforms the Watering Hole from the grassroots organization that it's been to a highly empowered nonprofit that can affect change on a larger scale. Help be part of the community that pushes these projects forward.